Hey, what's going on, family? It's Wright from NWB, and really quickly, a lot of you guys have been asking me a lot about my arm workouts. Now, particularly with triceps, all the major compound movements, dips, close grip bench pressing, those are the heavy hitters of building triceps. Those build up the overall tricep mass. But there's a couple of exercises that will target the outer head versus the inner head, or some that target the inner head versus the outer head better than others. For example, simple skull crusher. There's a couple of variations. Okay, laying down flat is going to make it so your arms are in front of you. Having your arms in front of you is going to target more of your outer head no matter what the movement is. As opposed to doing the seated upright extensions where your elbows are up back behind your head, having your arms back like that is going to end up targeting more of the inner head of your tricep. Just that slight variation of where your elbows are in according to your body will change the head it targets. That and your actual grip. Now you see everybody do easy bar skull crushers because the easy bar has the zigzag. It allows your wrist to kind of souffle inward. The more inward your wrist is facing, the more up to down your thumbs are, the more it's going to be targeting the inner head of your tricep. The more flat, the more parallel to the ground you get your hands, the palms of your hands, the more of the outer head of your tricep is going to target. Now the difference isn't humongous, so don't overthink it. Your triceps are going to get worked overall, but these slight variations will make a little bit of a difference. So, doing a skull crusher, laying back on the bench so my elbows are in front of me instead of back behind my head, and with a straight bar so my wrists are parallel with the floor, palms of my hands are parallel with the floor, is going to ensure that I'm targeting the outer head of my tricep, which for me is my lagging point. I lack that sweep, while I seem to have a very low hang, which means the inner head of my tricep is my strong point. So, grip the bar. You don't have to go too insane with the grip. It can be right about your hip width. Key is here, I like using the suicide grip. You don't have to do that. If you're an amateur, definitely get your thumbs around it. But for me, it's more comfortable. I can put more focus on my tricep and not on my forearms. Keep your elbows inward. Don't let them flare outward. Your elbows should be almost sigil-like parallel to your body. Bring your elbows to a 90-degree angle and don't let them come forward at all. The more forward they come, the more it's going to take the pressure off of your tricep because gravity starts pulling you downward now. Your elbows back, bring the bar down to your forehead, back up. And I'm not bringing my elbows forward. They're not coming any far in front of the 90-degree angle. Fourth and final set, including my warm-up. And that last 8-rep set is gonna do it. Rep range should be between 8 to 12 reps for triceps, no heavier. Don't really need to go any lighter. Occasionally I'll go down to 6 reps and sometimes to a failure set. That's triceps, specifically the outer head.